Welcome to our video from Münster in Germany, possibly Germany's bike capital. See what you think. I hope you like what we put together here. If you do, then why not subscribe so you don't miss any of our future travels. Münster lies in the northwest of Germany, about 300 miles or 500 kilometres from Calais. And in this video I'll give you the briefest of views as we take a small walking tour around the centre of the old town. I hope it inspires you to visit because I'm sure we'll be back. So let's start with the Rathaus or town hall. Originally built in the 14th century, it was lovingly restored in the 1950s after receiving significant damage during the Second World War. Within the Rathaus is the Hall of Peace. This is where the 1648 Spanish-Dutch peace treaty was signed, and later the same year the Peace of Westphalia was also signed, ending the 30 Years' War. One of the things I love is always next to a Rathaus you'll find a bar or two. Our next destination is the city's Dom, or the Cathedral of St Paul. Once again restored to its 13th century late Romanesque and Gothic style, it takes centre stage in the city. But step inside and the real magic happens, where you'll also find the 16th century Astronomical Clock, but I'll let that do the talking now. Wasn't that impressive, but now it's time to cross over the water. Überwasserkirche, and once again I can only apologise for my German pronunciation. And it's along these streets that the popular German TV detective series Wilsberg is also filmed. We then stroll along Kreuzstraße, a cobbled lane filled with bars. And if this is not enough for you, there's also Felserstraße, another road full of bars just a couple of streets along. But time waits for no man and I don't get a chance to stop, so let's wander on. I mentioned this whole of Germany. Well, believe me, I think it is. Bikes and beer. I'm not sure that's a healthy combination, or maybe it is. We're now going to wander slowly back towards the centre of town. One of the things strolling through the town is you'll discover there's a fabulous mix of bars, restaurants, cafes, and also I'm told the shopping's really good. Our strolling now leads us up to St Lamberti Church. And I just love the Gothic spire on this church. It reminds me quite a bit of Paulus Cathedral. Now if you want to play a game of Spot the Gary, check out the guy in the black coat near the fountain. Yep, that's me. Now if we look up just above the clock, you may notice 3 cages. These were used to imprison the 3 leaders of the anti-Baptist rebellion after they'd been tortured to death. Nice! You may also notice this little door in the base of the church with this little symbol beside it. This is for the tower keeper, but there's more of that a little later in the video, so stay tuned. But for now, let's take a little bit more of a look at the city. And as you probably know already, I love these tactile brass maps that give you an overview of the city. But for a really good view of the city, why not visit Café 1648? From here you can get 360-degree views over the Westphalia landscape. Another place worth checking out is St Clemenskirche, also known as the Bavarian Church, for its quite amazing interior. Now isn't that stunning and quite reminiscent of St Emryn's Abbey in Regensburg? I'll pop up a link to that video so you can catch that if you want. Now let's head back on our travels to Prinzipalmarkt. Again, apologies for the pronunciation. Now this thoroughfare runs from St Lamberti Church all the way up past the town hall, and lined with some pretty exclusive shops. Once again, we're back on a shopping theme. Oh, and I warned you about those bikes too. You need to keep your eyes open. Oh, and another site is the glockenspiel. Unfortunately, we missed it chiming, so you just have to take a look at it, and perhaps when you visit you can check it out. Phew, this is a whirlwind tour, and now I'm going to show you some places of interest that we didn't get a chance to check out but will be worth it if you do have the time. There's the LWL Museum for Art and Culture. There's the Stadtmuseum or City Museum of Münster. And finally, the Picasso Museum. And now I want to share a few flavours of Münster with you. We're very much when in Rome type of people, so we always love to try the local cuisine. That for me meant a lovely plate of sausages with a little bit of sauerkraut, and for Janice, roast pork. Oh, an amazing roast pork. With those strange spongy dumpling potato things, what are they? Oh, and for me, a nice sour cherry dessert. And a lunchtime treat was a couple of ice cream sundaes from McKellum. And now for us, the personal highlight of our trip to Münster. We were very privileged to be able to join Mate, the tower keeper. That did of course mean climbing the 300 steps to the top of the spire, but hey, it was worth it. Can you see those 3 lights within the spire? Well, they're an art installation installed in 1987 to represent the 3 souls who perished in the cages. Anyway, the tower keeper blows a warning every half hour from 9 till midnight every day, except Tuesday, to warn the townsfolk of impending danger. Let's hear the sound of the all clear now. We had a fabulous time in Münster, and we know we only scratched the surface. We're really looking forward to returning, hopefully one day for the Christmas markets. I hope this has inspired you to add Münster to your wish list. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and safe travels.